Yes, indeed. There we have it. And welcome, everybody, to Chadsteed Park. And what a park we've got to look at today. But before we get into this wonderful, incredible, beautiful creation by Helenshappyplace, we need to invite the builder in. So, Helen, my sister, where are you? Are you there? It's good to see you. Are you excited for tonight?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds like you're smiling. That's a good start. That's a good start. Well, Helen, as you're on your own for this, I've invited in some very, very special guest hosts. You know who they are, but chat do not. So first and foremost, I need to invite in a gentleman who has been an absolute legend in the last couple of weeks for you, helping Helen get this park over the line. The one, the only, the sexy secretary himself, Mr. Rellimetep, are you there?
Oi, Bonnie lad, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
I'm right, man, I'm right. How's you?
Oh, I'm good. And to be fair, to be honest, I'm really glad that you were able to get in and help Ginge at the end and help Helen at the end get these parks over the line. Because obviously you were one of our initial team captains that I roped into this back in November before I'd even announced it. And so it must have been gutting when you had to obviously drop out of RJGM. So the fact that you've got back in for these two parks is a real bonus. It's a good, lovely ending.
I'll be honest, mate. I've had a bit of a bone to settle with the 2-week challenge this season. As you say, obviously invited along to be one of the team captains, and then we all kind of know the troubles that I had with the hacking situation on my laptop and everything. Just had no access to anything. Obviously, meaning that I couldn't even help out my teammates at the time. So to be able to come back in and, as you say, help get both Ginge and Helen over the line, it's kind of been my redemption arc. I've been thinking of it as in this season.
Another person who was in RJGM with you, a man who had to drop out for similar reasons, not similar reasons, very, very different reasons. He had to drop out of the 2-week challenge as well this year, because this gentleman has been a very, very busy boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I've roped someone in at the last minute to do this with me because I thought, who can help me show off Helen's work better than Helen's friend from America? I've got Metaparks! Are you there, sir? Mike!
Hey, Wonder. Hey, everyone.
Hey!
Good to be back.
Glad to have you.
It really just reminds me of that, making that griffin that came out like a chicken. I think things went a little downhill from there, too.
That was a spectacular build, man.
Well, I'm glad to be along for this and just another walk in the park.
Yes, well, a walk in Chadsteed Park it's going to be. And it's great to have you here. And there is a lovely lady who has been in the background giving Helen quite a bit of encouragement over the last month or so.
Really incredible.
And I think Helen and Shammy have almost, in secret, made this really close relationship, because you keep saying to me, Helen, at work, you're like, oh, me and Shammy are talking all the time now. It's great. We got Shammy! Sham Pickle, are you there?
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Hello. Great to have
absolute
you.
Pleasure to be here. Yeah, absolutely not a problem. And thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure to have you on my channel, Shammy. Right, well, guys, I think it's time we get into this part. We've been looking at this wonderful entrance for long enough.
This was by one of the other members of the team, Mel, and she. Funny story about this. It was actually because she's from America. We ended up having an American sort of way around it, so I've had to redo it. But it's a fab car park, and she spent a long time getting it sorted. And then on the left is obviously the to the campsite and the caravan park and all of that jazz.
Right, well, we'll go and see that in a minute. But first off, let's have a look inside this fabulous car park. Regular car park, disabled park.
Level.
Okay.
Because I've only changed round the first level.
Okay, so the other
It might still be
level,
American upstairs.
you have to be you have to be either European or American to park on the second level and
Yeah.
above. Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
If you're Mike, you can go to level 2. All of us, we have to stay on level 1.
Right,
Yeah.
that's okay. That's cool.
That's fine. That means that all the Brits and all the locals will have like early access parking and whatnot.
Yes,
so
exactly.
That's the thinking behind it.
True.
Yeah.
The whole park and finish at the back of the park.
Perfect. Right, well, let's go this way then. This is obviously our service road round the back of the car park, but it's also our link to the campsite just down here. And you've got a nicely built-in bridge up here. You can see. Very nice.
I've never built so many bridges in my whole life.
I feel you.
There was a lot of water on this map, but the bridges have come out nice. And all of yours are very different, aren't they? We've got a wooden one here.
They are very different, yeah. They were actually, because we had to raise them up because for the boat that went round the river, but then the boat, when we changed the park over, all of a sudden disappeared. So,
We've got the boat stations, just not the ride.
No, we've got the stations, but the ride has disappeared from.
It's a future construction that is currently underway.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Makes perfect sense. Right, and these ones you can buy these. Are these
So this is for anyone who's not who doesn't go on camping holiday, like on caravan holidays. These are static caravans, and what happens is you can buy them and then you can pitch them up. So basically they'll pitch them up for you, which is why there's a couple of empty pitches if you go along. And they'll pitch them up for you, or it's yours. So you pay for the pitch per year on whatever campsite. So that one there, for example, somebody hasn't bought that pitch for this year, and you can actually take them and you can get them moved to another campsite around the country. So that's what this is. And me, mum and dad and the boys go on one of these caravan holidays every year, and as you know, they take your girls on the caravan holidays as well. And so when we said about doing a campsite, I was like, well, I love a caravan park. They're so British.
They are good.
And so I thought, well, and I was going to do interiors, and then I was like, that'd be a no, actually.
Oh, you've just disappointed our Ginge there, like hell.
I'm so sorry, Ginge. I'm so sorry. I was going to do like 3 types of, because they do generally come in like 3 sort of specs of caravan, and then and that's the layout of them. But then the computer started getting laggy, and I was like, do you know what? The amount of caravans I'm putting in, this probably isn't worth it. So, yeah. So there, I did a little beach as well, and like, yeah, just a very large
awesome.
campsite.
So it's so picturesque along that waterline there. That's gorgeous. And very British.
Lovely.
Very, very British.
It's so British, isn't it? Like this is yeah.
I love these.
Yeah, it's like
Little-
stargazer pods.
Fun fact: this was actually Relly's idea back when he wasn't even involved with the team. I was like,
No,
"Oh,
back
I'm
when
gonna
you
do a
just used
campsite."
to kind of message me for ideas and
Yeah.
everything, yeah.
I was just like, "Relly, I don't know what I'm doing. Help me." So yeah, he was like, "Oh, why don't you do one of those stargazing pods?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." So that was actually Relly's idea.
Mhm.
And then this actually is now
Brand
this is
new.
the hotel. So this is a brand new hotel, but this you can also see this from the other side. So it's up to you whether you want to look at the hotel now. Because I really like the idea of a hotel in a theme park. Like I am obsessed with it. I've just paid an awful lot of money to stay in the most expensive hotel in Epic Universe in February, because I just think it's like I like being in the park.
Yes.
So I thought, well, I'll build a little hotel. Why not?
I won't look at the front yet. We'll have a look at that later when we get to it. I was just looking at all of the beautiful foliage work. The Apricot Hotel. Why apricots?
The whole park is to do with Northamptonshire. It's everything celebrating Northamptonshire. That's what we decided, me and the girls at the beginning. We just decided we'd celebrate like the area. And apricots, actually, at one point, I can't remember what village it was, but it was the currency in one of the village. I think the lord of the village brought back apricots from somewhere, and then that became their currency.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, let's use that.
Apricots as
Yeah.
currency.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? I mean, it was a very long time ago, but I just
Only
thought,
in
well,
Northampton.
yeah.
Right. Well, while we're over here, should we have a look at your residential area? And
You can. This was another one of my builds.
And your retirement village, retirement home. Let's have a
I
look
seem to
down
get
here.
very stuck into like residential, like buildings and caravans, and I quite enjoyed myself. I don't know why.
Good.
It must be a Winder family thing.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed myself.
Chadley retirement home.
This was the existing building already had here. I can't remember what it was. A golf?
It was the clubhouse for the golf course.
Yeah.
It was the 19th hole.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I don't know whether I was being lazy or being,
No.
amazing, but I just thought, well,
No, you were being smart.
We'll keep the building.
Oh.
I like Chadley Bowls Club. It's very pretty.
Well, I just thought of our grandparents, and they always liked bowls, didn't they?
They
So I
did.
thought, oh, well, we'll just do a little bowls club and give them, little chance to have some fun. Bless them.
Love it. And then down here at the back in the retirement home itself, you've got the Wrinkles Garden.
Oh,
Oh dear!
Oh, that's so
I really
cute.
enjoyed doing this as well.
These gardens are
Oh,
maintained
dear.
and loved dearly by the residents of Chadley Retirement Home. Please respect them by not littering. Right. Okay, well, we'll go and have a look. We've got wrinkles will only go where smiles have been. Is that always the case?
Shush! It is now.
The longer we live, the more beautiful life becomes. Ah. It's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. The best tunes are played on the oldest fiddles. Nice quotes around here. It's important to have a twinkle in your wrinkle. Very
I
pretty.
just sort of
And I'm telling
imagine
you what,
like some elderly people sort of like doing all the flowers and everything. They'd love it, wouldn't they?
They
Keeping their
would.
own little garden. I'd never skinned a flat ride. I'd never made a coaster. Like I have literally done nothing. This has like been a shifting gear is one word for it.
Yeah.
It's like a crash course.
Well, you've done a great job. These houses are lovely. I love this little play park.
Do you know, everyone was moaning about doing the residential area, and I really myself away for 2 weeks and had a great time.
I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad you
Awesome.
enjoyed it. What we got? Marigold Close down here. These houses are lovely.
oh,
Very
what are
pretty.
flowers?
Very, very green. Lots of flowers.
Some little bungalows, because I thought Mum and Dad could live down the end there.
Yeah, they'd like
Like
it down there.
shoving.
Very nice. This is beautiful work, Helen. Really, really lovely residential area. And
Yeah, I really
retirement
enjoyed it
home.
actually. I
and
loved
the
how it
campsite.
came. I really enjoyed how it came out as well. I was like, oh, quite proud of myself. It was the posh ends. You did like, because it's normal. What it's called? Chadley? Chadlington.
Chadley.
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 Is Chadlington an actual village?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. I think it's in Oxfordshire though. Anyway, and I thought, oh, I'll do the posh end, which I did.
Wisteria Lane. Where'd you get that name from?
It's Wisteria. Wisteria Crescent, I think I called it.
Isn't that Desperate Housewives?
It is.
I love Desperate Housewives.
Amazing.
This is great, Helen. You've done a great job over here. What'd you say? We go back and get into the park proper now?
Yeah, I would go back. Yeah, I'd go back right to the front, maybe back to the car park, and
Yeah.
then go in that way because that's sort of the.
Need to go in the main entrance.
That.
Fabulous. Right, let's go. Oh, look at that. This is such a striking entrance. I remember seeing this for the first time and going, wow.
The architecture on that is really nice. Love all the
she did a
overhangs from the
fantastic
roof.
job.
Absolutely.
I love the levels to it as well.
Mm.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, the kind of tiered garden going up the walkway there is gorgeous.
Clever work. Clever work going on.
Very, very beautiful work. This was
Wow.
this wasn't me. This was one of the girls, and yeah, fabulous work.
Stunning.
Some proper classy interior work.
We've got an
That, like,
upstairs as well. Oh yes, we've got a nice little
Yeah.
upstairs. Office space.
Oh, she went big.
very rustic but very modern at the same time. I'm loving all these
Yeah,
glass
it is.
walls. The mix of
We
materials,
wanted to
excellent there.
like the kind of the vibe that we wanted was everything to be sort of like woods and natural. We wanted the whole park as a whole to just be like quite natural, and we wanted to put the park back in theme park. I think that's kind of where we wanted to go with it, and we also wanted like we were interested in wellness and things like that, so that's why we've got like the rent a buddy and all sorts of things throughout, and the Zen gardens and things, just because we wanted to emphasize wellness, and that parks can be, they don't all have to be just rides, and there can be other
They can be
areas
good for
and
the
other bits
bones.
and pieces. They can.
Rent a buddy. That's in here.
Yeah, so this was kind of an idea. I think it was one of the other girls' ideas actually, but like some people want to go to theme parks, but they don't have anyone to go with, and they can be quite anxious. So we thought, well, I mean, I would definitely give up my time, like for free, to be somebody's buddy for the day, if I got a free ticket into the park. So that's where the idea came from.
It's quite smart. It's quite a smart.
It's a really cool concept, actually. Yeah.
Nice interior work going on here as well. Good offices. Right, moving on.
Love that chair. That has to be completely custom.
chair.
That
It is, I think.
very
yeah.
impressed.
I'm looking at these binders. Look at that.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
they are
I
cool.
Yeah.
21 objects.
Oh,
They're just
spaceship-
loads of
spaceship shape.
rectangles.
Oh,
Genius. Very, very clever. This scaling ability is amazing. Look at the wheelchairs.
yeah.
Right, let's get out of here. Go and have a look at this lovely pond here. What kind of creatures would live in this pond? Newts?
Frogs.
Frogs?
Yeah,
can't
everything
have
from
them,
G-Force's
sorry.
part.
Giant axolotl head comes out of
no,
it.
no.
This is lovely. Great gift shop.
Hey.
Obviously, we now
That's
have
fab.
gift shops, don't
Really
we?
nice.
They came today, or is it tomorrow they come? They come tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
don't
I
they?
think.
Monday, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful entrance plaza. Very, very striking. And then we've got a lovely vista looking out over our water park there. Some lodges. And the theme park's all going on behind it. I like the fact how quiet it is here. You can't even hear the park. Right.
Yeah.
Water park. Helen? Should we go there
Yeah,
next?
let's go. I mean,
Woo.
let's go all out. Let's do it.
Have a look at that entrance again. Really is quite stunning.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Chadsteed Water Park. I like the logos here.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh, wow.
Poseidon. No, it's not Poseidon. Who is it?
King Triton. Andrew.
King
Triton.
Triton. King Triton. That's
A
it.
shame.
Oh, if you go in left, so go back. That staff area. This was the leg that you told us we had to have staff areas.
Ooh.
So I did a whole thing under the ground, and you didn't show it in the thing, and I was like, oh, I didn't show my
No.
staff rooms.
Oh, sorry. Is there loads of... Oh, wow, Helen.
This was my first attempt at like realism. I think Jin should be
Yeah.
very proud of.
He would be very
Definitely.
proud.
Toilets, there's changing rooms.
Changing rooms. And then what's this?
Toilet.
Oh, lovely staff room. Big sofas.
Nice.
Love it.
Well,
Nice
yeah.
place to lay out and relax. Very nice, Helen.
See, I did listen to you. I listened sometimes to what you said. I didn't listen to the part where you said that I shouldn't go over the top with theming, as you can see for the next bit. But, you know, I listened in
Yeah,
some
but
way.
we all only listen to Window when it suits us. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think any of us listened to that bit.
Under the Sea Water Park, £20, £15 for a kid, £50 for a family, and an annual pass, £150. Join our swim school, www.chadsteed.co.uk.
I was actually going to try and make the website, and then I thought, no, that's going over the top.
Sponsored by the Walt Disney Company. I'm amazed at your sponsorship deals that you managed to
Oh,
get.
they've got big budget.
I know people's.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
the amount that Helen spends in like the Disney parks over the years.
They owe it.
You must have earned this by now.
That's true.
This is their complimentary gift.
So we've got our change rooms here. And then... Oh, what? Please shower before entering the pool. So we've got our showers here. I like
And
these.
if you... And
There we
then-
go.
I love a sequence.
Just gonna have a little shower. There we go.
So clean yourself up, Window lad, are we?
There we go. I mean, I'm still wearing my suit because I'm dressed for the showcase, but it'll be all right.
course.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Right. So this is our pool for learning in. Yes, Helen.
Again, you said we had to do this, so I listened. I made sure that we did it. And look at my little custom floats.
You got little pool noodles and floats and stuff.
Those are awesome.
That took me an
really good.
extraordinarily amount of time. Like, genuinely took me, I reckon, 2 hours to try and get all of them to like where
What?
I wanted them. Honestly, it
To
was
make
ridiculous.
that?
Just for that.
Yeah, it's
Just
really
for that.
real.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's brilliant.
And then you missed it in the showcase, and I was like, damn you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But they look
Because you
very
were like,
good.
you and Mikey were like, no, I need to know that people can learn to swim. You know, there needs to be swim aids. And I was like, right, you want swim aids? I'm going to do that for you. And then you missed it.
I'm sorry.
So.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's go to the Under the Sea Water Park proper, guys. Sound good?
Let's go.
Let's go. So, sponsored by the Walt Disney Company. I wonder what movie you've gone for, Helen. Oh,
Look at him go. Yeah.
there's Sebastian.
Having a little bop.
So this was like, oh, should we do something wacky with the water park? Shall we do? And then we came up with Little Mermaid, and I was like, yeah. And then I had like 2 weeks of just basic shape work that I had to see a therapist after. And all moving platforms. It's the first time I've done moving platforms.
Wow.
Like, it's a whole new world for me.
That's the wrong movie, Helen.
And yeah, and then
This was
Wrong
so
movie.
good.
Whole new world. That's Aladdin, isn't it?
That is Aladdin. And then basically I was in the Little Mermaid musical last year, and I thought, oh, I could do like, because you just given me the mic, and I was like, oh, I'll have a little play around with this mic. and I recorded the Ariel song, and then I was like, do you know what? I know all of the harmonies to Kiss the Girl. Shall I just give it a go? So I just like spent hours. And I was sending him to Mike, wasn't I, Mike? Like, oh, what do you think of this?
I think it's incredible, honestly.
Pluck a scale from off your tail, a drop of blood inside the bowl. Flood some jets, and now I've got her, boys.
But even the legs there, it looks like you just must have taken forever.
Mm-hmm.
You've done an amazing job.
Yeah, truly.
Vibrancy of it as well. The colours really pop in this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute.
I love Flounder so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love him.
That aerial. You've done so well, Helen. This is a beautiful, beautiful water park. Absolutely fabulous. Completely bonkers. It's mad.
Big budget.
I get that.
Huge budget.
I mean, but if somebody says to me, do you want to do a Disney film? I'm like, of course I do.
This
That
ride.
is one scary
Yeah.
slide. Oh my goodness.
that one, safety wise, I'm a little bit worried about.
Didn't do the actual
It's
ride.
fine.
See a 6-year-old plummeting from there.
Put it on the edge.
Incredible. We're not going to ride on the rides because we did those in the mini showcases, but you've done some great work here, and these slides are fantastic. Lot of fun, this water park.
Credit for like the actual placing of the pool. That was one of the other girls. Like she did all of like the pools and the slides. I just like, they were like, you just theme it. So I was like, okay, I'll do that then.
Well, you've definitely themed it.
Yeah.
It's come together really well. It's like
brilliant.
a
Yeah, I
collab
did,
effort. You wouldn't think it was multiple people who had built this. It seems like one very cohesive vision all the way throughout. So, yeah, spot on work.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Well done, Hells. And well done, team.
Thanks.
Right. Now, do we have to walk all the way back round to get to the entrance? We do, don't we? Let's go.
Yes, you do, yeah.
I
I mean, you
it
can get into
already.
the other way, but it won't take you through the front entrance.
Stop complaining, Shammy. We've got rides to go on.
Shammy, it's fine. I've hired us a scooter, so
Oh, amazing. Thanks,
we'll
girls.
just chill on that.
Sweet.
Like we were the girls' team. We wanted some, you know, some girly stuff, but also
Heck yeah.
There you go.
Oh, cute.
Ooh, backstaging. Staff car parks.
this was the staff car park. Yeah.
The staff check-in, and then we've got this big long tunnel that takes you up to the takes you up to the staff entrance, which is good.
Nice.
Very nice, very nice. And then this is our first real nod to something from Northampton, Kinky Boots. Tell us about it, Helen. Give us the story of Kinky Boots for anyone who doesn't know what this is all about.
Northampton has a really long history of making shoes, and basically there was men dressing up as women, you know, and doing all of that, but the shoes, the boots that that they were trying to wear were women's boots, and they weren't holding their weight. So there was a cobblers in Northampton that decided that they were going to make shoes specifically for men, like boots specifically for men. And that's where it's a musical, so that's where the musical comes from. It's a fabulous musical. It's such a good story. So cool.
I just
love
thought
it.
as well, Winder, didn't Lord Percy make his money in like the cobbling industry?
Well,
Is he the one behind Kinky Boots?
Could have been.
Oh, his dad is the one behind
He
Kinky
could have
Boots. Fair
been.
enough.
Yeah, his father and his father before him, they were a long line of cobblers, but his father sold the business, and then obviously his father passed away, and then Lord Percy was left this money, so now he puts it into his bread and butter, which is the entertainment industry, anywhere he can, and he decided to branch out and make a theme park and get you guys in to build it for him. So there you go. So yeah, he might well have been the original owner of the boot factory. We will never know.
You'll have to get him on the blower and find out.
See what's going on in here. Oh, we got our launch coaster. One of the only teams who chose to go with a launch coaster rather than the Woody. that you were entitled to?
I think we were the only.
You were the only team. You were the only team who went with the launch coaster. Everybody else went with the Woody, and that obviously gave you the opportunity later down the line to have the RMC, but you didn't want it. So you don't have a Woody in your park, but we do have a launch coaster here, and we're going to have a go on it now, I think.
There are some very interesting ideas here.
But they're all stiletto heels. It's physically impossible to make a stiletto that can bear the weight of a full-grown man.
Not so fast. If we could mold the steel, one piece from ball to heel, we'd underpin it and remake it so not even Dawn could break it.
Sorry?
I said, underpin it and remake it so not even Dawn could break it.
Yeah, you think?
We can do it!
We can do it!
We can do it!
These are brilliant. We've already one of them.
You're not our niche market.
There are some very interesting ideas here.
But they're all stiletto heels. It's physically impossible to make a stiletto that can bear the weight of a
Brilliant work with the triggers there, telling the story, and obviously the music from Kinky Boots coming out as well. The timing, I think, has gone a little bit off since the original one.
You're not our
But
niche market.
There are some very interesting ideas here.
But they're all stiletto heels.
I think the original
Impossible
one-
to make a stiletto that can bear
And
the
now
weight
that
of a
it's on the
full-grown
ride, I
man.
don't know how it syncs up. But I mean, you get the.
If we could mold the steel, one piece from ball to heel, we'd underpin it and remake it so not even Dawn could break it.
Sorry?
I said, underpin it and remake it so not even Dawn could break it.
Yeah, you think?
We can do it!
We can do it.
We can do it!
These are brilliant. We've already one of them.
You're not our niche market.
There are some very interesting ideas here.
But they're all stiletto heels. It's physically impossible to make a stiletto that can bear the weight of a...
what a fabulous little coaster! Really packs a
Yeah.
punch as well.
Yeah.
Got plenty of good inversions on it. I love this conveyor belt with the stilettos on it.
Yeah, me too.
Proper
It was
fun.
great.
So, and it's difficult to have like the in-game elements as they were kind of not feel a bit janky, especially coming straight out of the launch into that first Zero G. But that was nice and smooth. That was very well worked in. Really enjoyed that.
It is fun, a lot of fun. I love the colours as well. Some really lovely colours to this coaster. Inside there, look at it. Brilliant. Well done, girls. Right, we'll move on from Kinky Boots. So let's go straight down now into the park proper.
Excellent.
Let's do it.
What we got up here, Helen? Chadsteed cabins.
There's some cabins. Yeah, they're so just more accommodation. That we actually did this when we saw Fueros. So yeah, we just fancied some cabins.
It's a very. They're
I hope I have
very
a different
exciting.
dress
The
code to
residential area and all
wear
that.
out.
Yes. Hopefully fully dressed. They're quite good, and I like the little balconies here looking out over the river. These little rocking chairs.
Yeah, they have full interiors, the cabins.
They have full interiors. Oh, go on then.
Oh,
look at
they have
this.
full interiors.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Bedroom. Oh,
So
look
much
at
detail in
this.
that.
Yeah,
Texture.
throughout the whole park, there's so much detail. This is like on another level. What's that?
No way.
We got a
Wow.
shower.
Wow.
God, and how many water
Yeah.
pieces was that for the shower? 'Cause
Yeah.
that wasn't
80
just
odd.
one jet.
They've done it for how many cabins? Into Chadsteed. Let's change it back to a nice time of day. There we go. Chadsteed Park. And we open up into this beautiful plaza here. This was the first area that you had to build, the adventure area. And already we've got some really interesting buildings and landmarks. These are all from Northamptonshire, I assume, Helen?
They are all from Northamptonshire. And on the left is the Guildhall. And then obviously that's the train ride that goes around all the different buildings in Northamptonshire. And this is Clive.
Hi, Clive.
Clive, the scout leader, because obviously this was an old
so-
scouting site, the quarries. Go on.
It was, and we wanted to do something with scouts, and so one of the girls came up with this lovely little character, and we were trying to think of a name, and I was like, well, you know, I know a great scout leader, and obviously Andrew, this is obviously our uncle Clive, but he was a great scout leader, and we lost him through COVID, but I remember at his funeral we had like all of the streets of where he lived were lined with all these kids in their beavers and cubs and scouts uniforms, and
He was a district leader,
and
weren't
adults coming out in like
So he affected quite a
He-
few,
yeah, he was-
well,
he
a
was
couple of
incredible.
thousand children he affected
Aw.
with
yeah,
It's a really nice way to pay respects there. I like
Yeah.
would it be
Yeah.
anything but Clive?
yeah, indeed.
So yes, so this is Clive.
And this is Scouts Honour, our first ride. I like it that you've kind of carried
Yeah.
on my buildings a little bit, because this was kind of like the palette that I gave you for the original Scout buildings that you've kind of extended, which is nice. And this synchronised, lovely colours here. And these are all
They're
of
our
our
colours,
Scouts
so we're
taking their
pink
Scout
and
promise.
green.
Beautiful.
It's
Beautiful
the
work.
initiation ceremony.
Yes.
Oh, heck.
Should we go on this family train before we go anywhere else? I think it might be a good idea. Scouting began as a program for boys aged 8 to 11 in 1907. It's going some, innit? A journey through Northamptonshire. Let's go. Lovely, lovely foliage work lining this queue. Still think you need to add a fence or something. I know the youths of Northamptonshire, and they would murder these bushes with their feet.
Now, Clive's there overseeing it all. There'll be no trouble whatsoever.
No, yeah, exactly. Well, sort of. No, I'm gonna be honest. They just were beautiful buildings, because I think Northamptonshire, like one of the things about it, it's known for its spikes and spires or something. So all the buildings with like all the architecture. So we thought, well, we'll just take some of the really cool buildings. This is Cannons Ashby, which I can't remember what is actually at Cannons Ashby, but it's one of like the most unique buildings.
Cannons Ashby is a tranquil Tudor manor house set in rare terraced gardens, with the the ancient Dryden family at its heart, near Daventry. There you go.
There you go.
Thanks,
Relly,
Teamy.
you need to get that voice of Relly's on the soundtrack for this.
I thought it was
Well,
going
that
for the
was
train
one
at
of the-
first.
You thought it was it was that good. It was that good.
I really did. It was just so perfect.
What's this? What are we going over at the moment, Relly? It's an aqueduct or a viaduct, and there's a big tower here. Tell me about the tower, Relly.
Well, it's really tall, like, and
I think
there's
it's called the
some
National
windows on
Tower. I can't remember what it's called. Do you know, this is so long ago, I can't even remember what these buildings are called, some of them.
We get
this
a
is
sign later.
the National Tower or something. Didn't know you were
Alan,
on.
what's this house that's coming up so I can Google that?
This is
Atin something.
Althorpe House. It's where
Althorpe.
Diana's buried.
Okay.
I know this one because I made this one.
That came out great.
So that's
Yeah, the roof's on this.
Wow.
I had problems with the roof on this. I felt like I wanted to go. It's 20 minutes away from me, Althorpe House, and I felt like going and throwing eggs at it. Because I hated it so much by the end of it.
Rushton Triangular Lodge.
Yeah, this is Rushton Triangular Lodge. I don't really know what it's for, but it's crazy, crazy architecture. And this is a castle, but I can't remember which one. I can't read the sign either.
Rockingham.
Rockingham Castle. There you go. I knew that.
Royal and
I love
Derngate
it.
Theatre.
Royal and Derngate Theatre, which obviously I have spent quite a bit of time in. I know this one.
It's 2 theatres. The Derngate being the big one for the big productions, and the Royal being like amateur dramatics
Little one.
productions.
Yeah.
Harringsworth Viaduct. Where's our Smoggy to tell us about it?
Oh, mate, I can't Google
fucking-
this fast.
Come on, stop
You know me,
He's
me
still
typing
typing in
now.
tower.
What were it called?
I think that's brilliant, Helen. So good. Such a good ride, Helen. Lovely. Which way are we going, Helen?
I would. Oh God. Go to the right. Go to the right first. And then there's a little to the right now. The Treehouse Park. This is where we really started thinking about like areas to sit in that aren't necessarily theme parky, but just to chill.
This is
I
lovely.
love this area.
Another
So
nice
nice.
one.
Just relax back here. Let the kids run riot.
And again, ties back in with
The
that idea
nature.
of wellness and whatnot that you try to integrate into the park. Just having these little kind of zen areas, very nice.
And we also wanted so when you have like a local park, I was thinking like if it was me with my 2 kids, like I would want to go and sort of sit there for the day and not necessarily ride the rides if I've ridden them 100 times. Like we wanted areas where like families could sit and like meet their mates and stuff if you've got annual passes and things.
Well, the locals, it'd be perfect, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's very nice. Very pretty. Saw a bit of a coaster on the right there.
So this is the start of the treetop
Very
stuff,
cool.
which there's a whole ton of them. One of the girls did them, and I know she really enjoyed making them. And she put the work in. They are incredible.
you can tell a lot of time and thought has been put into this, like the multiple routes through different elements of it, where if you're maybe not kind of brave enough to go across the stepping stones, you can go across the netting underneath and stuff like that. Very nice.
Yeah. So with this, I wanted a Zen garden, so I wanted lots of water and stuff, but I also wanted, and Meta will know, the Pandora world. Oh, and Andrew, actually, you've been there as well. At night. So if you turn the lights off, that's the kind of vibe that I wanted to go for with this, because I'm obsessed with that place.
It reminded me of that right away, when before you even said it.
Oh.
So I kind of tried to make
Yeah,
it all
wow.
like bioluminescent and like really cool, so you could sit in there at night, because Pandora is probably one of my favourite places at night to be.
That's stunning. The
Yeah,
colours going off
gorgeous.
in there.
It's got a very kind of tactile kind of sense to it. It's like as you're walking through that, I'd want to be just touching everything, like the texture of the rocks, all of like the lavender and heather and everything. Yeah, very
That's
nice.
kind of like in Pandora, you can touch everything, and there's bits
Yeah.
and pieces that like, and that's kind of the vibe that I wanted. It's lovely there.
I do question your placement of the Zen garden next to probably the loudest thrill ride that Planko has, and
When you
Right.
get off of
and the
that
fact
ride,
you
have
then
to-
have themed it into a giant bonfire. I mean,
Oh, it's Scouts, bro. Come on. Like, I understand. But, you know, these were the areas I was given, and I was like, oh, go big or go home. You know. And this is my first ever flat ride skin, ever.
kumbaya.
Wow.
I love these little giant marshmallows.
That's so cute.
So good. Right, let's go in. Nice queue.
Are those placed one by one, or is that are those a fence or something?
No, you've had a lot of fun
No,
posting
no,
logs,
they-
haven't you?
They
Oh.
place one by one. They're one by one.
What?
Cool,
Yeah. And also at this point, I wasn't very good at grouping things, so they really are one by one.
Wow.
Oh no, look, you've
In
got
the
some.
end, no, they are in the end because I got to about here. I don't know whether it was Relly I was talking. I can't remember.
Yes, it
I
was. I wasn't going to bring that up.
I was like, I can't remember who I was talking to, and I was like, "This is taking me so long," and he was like, "Why are you not grouping things?"
She's
Because
a
When the
winder.
family struggle with grouping.
Look at the groups as well. There's just random bits where, look, like, what is that? Why?
It's a start. I'll give you that.
better than
It's
my
a-
group.
Firewood for the fire too.
Oh,
Definitely better than my
hilarious.
grouping.
What grouping?
Exactly. This is mad, and it's triggered as well, so those the
Yeah.
fires won't go off until the actual ride's going. Now it's
Yeah, they
Zen.
kind of. There you go, and then you know all hell breaks loose, and the whole thing catches on fire.
Why have you got the pirate music going off?
Please don't ask. I don't know because I don't know because I couldn't. The thing is, I haven't been able to get into the park to change anything round.
Boughton House. Right, tell us about Boughton House. Who's buried
I mean-
there?
I don't know, but there's a plaque inside, so have a look.
All right. Okay, where we go? Let's see if you can get some badges. Oh, look, here we go. Boughton House was transformed from a simple Tudor building by Ralph I, Duke of Montague, to the beautiful building you see today. The Duke expanded his home using contemporary French architectural influences, and the resulting masterpiece is often referred to as the English Versailles. I mean, it is very Versailles, isn't it? Very, very French palace. Right, let's get in then and see if we can get some badges. well.
Wow.
Wow.
That was a really, really cool train. What I was surprised about with this, though, is this was the multi-dimension coaster that everyone was given, and you guys didn't use any of the elements, any of the switch tracks or jump or drops or anything like that. You just went for a straight powered family coaster, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so smooth. It hugs the landscape beautifully. Let's watch it again at night and talk about it.
Yeah, that was an experience with the music and everything too. The way that it was, kind of just going with the hills, and that was awesome.
We just wanted a family coaster. We didn't want anything scary. We wanted this whole bit to be all about sort of families and just hanging out, rather than it being frightening. And we realised pretty early on that you were going to get that for the next couple of legs down the line. So we were like, no, let's just go family.
Right.
We had loads of ideas about the scouts and trying to get, like, maybe we were going to put, like, where they can get badges and they can get passports stamped as they go around with different badges, but it just, like, you just can't do everything in the end.
Yeah.
I love this slow drag and then how it speeds up. Here we go.
Look at that.
Love it.
I love the launch.
Yeah, and like Jen said, it hugs the ground, so it gives you the sense of speed.
Got our campfire and tent badge. Ooh, those blue colours coming out. I like it. Archery badge coming up, isn't it?
Oh, my mom's going to be so proud of all my badges. I can't wait to tell her.
I don't know what badge that was, but there was another one.
This is the archery badge.
This is the archery badge. This is the one where you could get an arrow in the head.
Yes. Great exploration coaster, like traversing pretty much the entire side of the area. And the pacing of it's great. Like, there's no breaks there. That was just that's just rolling into the station.
Yeah.
Perfect. Beautiful. And the music's perfectly timed to finish at exactly the same time. That's Planko music, and you guys have timed it to that symbol perfectly.
Yeah, it's a nice little family coaster. My kids would love that. They'd be on that 4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah. So they filmed Napoleon at this place in real life, and Les Mis.
Yeah, the wedding in Les
very
Mis
cool.
was filmed at Barton House.
Oh. And I love that logo. It's probably better in the day, but you've put your logo in flowers.
That is
Of course we
pretty.
have.
Oh, Foxy will love that.
We said nature. We went all out.
That's lovely. Very, very nice. Right, what else is in this area? We've got a few more bits to look at.
If you go right, you get a walking trail with, like, it's a bit like an obstacle course type thing.
A lot of energy needed.
Yeah, it's probably not where I'd be, to be
Yes.
honest.
Not a walk that I would enjoy.
I'm not sure any of us on the call would really frequent this place.
I'd be all over
Oh,
there.
you can see Relly there. Doing his chin-ups.
Potholing.
Should we go in the pothole in?
You can go in the pothole in. I changed the age because you had... Oh. I haven't changed it. I did change the age. That's not... Oh, okay. I haven't changed it. I decided you and Mikey were wrong and I was sticking to my guns. I didn't. I changed it, but it didn't obviously save. So, you know.
Fair enough. Right, well, we'll go down. I love this, that you've done this completely underground using the big submarine tubes, the aquatic pack or whatever it is. It's proper smart little idea.
It was really frustrating terraining it. I'm not gonna lie.
I bet.
But what you can say is like nobody else did this.
No.
This is
No,
unique.
Yeah, it is unique. I was gonna do caving, and then I thought, no, that's too much hassle. I'll just put a tube in the ground and try and and potholing.
Yeah, because this wasn't hassle at all.
No, it was real hassle. Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Oh, really clever idea. I really enjoyed that. There's so many, like you mentioned, you could bring your family here and have an entire day without ever setting foot on a ride. It's so
I mean, if you
interactive.
think just like, and the amount of treetop stuff that there is going on, and the amount of stuff that kids like, and genuinely, I could sit on one of those benches and just let the kids just go and
Have fun.
do whatever they wanted.
Right, I don't want to go on to the next area. I want to find
back.
the way up to these high ropes. So I think I'm going to go this way now.
Yeah, go that way.
What does it say? 31 million people are active in scouting across the world. There you go. Big movement. I had a big movement earlier. Right, treetop courses. Let's go. There's a lot of treetop course.
Yeah.
That is
huge.
expansive.
She has done a mega job. Like,
These
are amazing as well.
This is a proper Go 8 course. Yeah, you couldn't leave Bobby on his own around here, Helen.
There was instructors I could. I mean, to be fair, it might. I mean, he'd just be hanging up there forever. Like, it'd be great.
How am I getting up that?
I think that's coming back. I think you've got up the wrong one, if I'm honest.
No.
I think that was a... Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what you've done. Trust you to go the wrong way.
I haven't. Look, I've gone up the only fence.
No, that says no entry.
I was going to say there's a no entry stick.
Right, so I got to take one of these three, have I? Okay, I'll go on this one. We'll go across here. Ooh, zigzags. No problem for Winder. Even with his weak ankles. Right, across here. Yeah, I got this. There we go.
You're doing great.
Doing great. Nice easy one. Bit high though, aren't we? Bit
Well, they're on
Fine.
treetop, top of trees with,
Oh my goodness. How do we do that one?
You
hang
stand
on,
on the
man.
rope and then you hold on to the tyres.
Oh. Now that's
I mean,
mad.
yeah, I love the effort that's gone into this, but there's no way you'd get me up on this.
Nope.
Oh, I know.
Not in a million years.
I was like, good thing there's a lot of bushes down there, but
Oh my god, look.
No, thank you.
You have your safety wires the whole time. Don't be wimps. Come on.
I'm not doing that one I wouldn't do.
Just
How
grab onto it like climb.
Oh gosh.
There's enough to put your feet and hands on. I mean, you'd be knackered, wouldn't you?
You would.
You really would. Yeah.
I'd have to have a right sit down on like one of these ledges and just contemplate life choices.
Can I just point out as well, this entire safety rope that's gone along the side, every single point of it has those anchor points that it's threaded through.
Oh no.
And that's gone on the entire course of that. That's some attention to detail there.
That's the restaurant now. Oh, look at it. So pretty. Love your adventure playground here for the kiddies.
Oh, that is cute.
I can't take any credit for this. Apart from the mushrooms, I did the mushrooms. But apart from that, I can't take
Those
credit.
mushrooms are amazing.
Thank you so much.
G-Force will probably be tapping you up next year.
I do think Foxy is on the case already, so you should get that in the post soon.
Right. Okay. Beautiful restaurant. And that leads out onto these glorious views of the park again.
Oh, that's a view.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Absolutely stunning. Right, keep going, and we'll have a look here. You've got a little, a water park for the kids to play in.
Splash area. Bobby would be all over that. You know, he'd spend hours in there.
Bobby would be in that.
Yeah, he would, yeah. He'd probably jump over the fences and be actually in the water.
Yeah, he'd be swimming down the
I'd
river.
have to get him out, yeah. Yeah, he would, yeah.
Beautiful,
You know,
though. Really, really good work with these. You're going to have to give us the best tour of this that you can think of. Right, welcome
straight
to
over here. We're into the kiddies area.
Clive's Wood.
Clive's Wood.
Chadsteed campsite and caravan park.
You can. There is an entrance to the caravan park this way, and you can walk. And there is a ticket office.
Oh yeah, so you can keep non-campers out.
You can, and there's like ticket offices and things, so that if you're coming from the campsite, you can have access to the park.
Well, this is all very, very pretty. This is stunning. I haven't been down this park. I'm not going to go too far because we're going back into the campsite now. But
literally, you're in the campsite now. It will just
that's really,
so it just means that there's another entrance, so that they don't have to go all the way around to the front bit to get all the way around to here. So
it's really quiet and secluded. I love it. Right, down we go, and where am I going, Helen?
This is where, I don't even know. There, yeah, carry on going that way. This is where we found the artifact round here. I don't know.
That was your ferry that's gone wrong. But don't worry about it.
I don't know where the boat has gone. It's just so we'll scoot over that. This is where we found the artifacts. This kind of area. So if you go to the left, this is the museum. So we chose to do the museum instead of the taking the money for a ride or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And
it's a stunning building.
It really is quite striking. Let's go in. Oh, very nice. Got all of the mythology pack. And we've got the wonderful ruins all exposed so you can see them.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of teams with the museums do this idea of like the glass walkways with the ruins below. It's a really nice concept.
It's smart.
There's a couple of places that I've seen that actually do this, like Jorvik in York.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so nice to have those kind of glimpses of history, like literally at your feet. So good.
Very, very cool. What's going here? Is this going to be a new exhibit?
Yeah, an exhibit, or it's like an events area.
Ah. Okay.
I didn't actually build this, but I'm assuming that's what it was supposed to be.
Like it that you've displayed all the pots that you found. And we've got an old longboat here. Very cool. It's quite striking, isn't it? I do like that.
Yeah, very impressive architecture. That's not easy to do those kind of shapes, and that just kind of blends in together very, very well. Same as this kind of greenhouse that we're looking at now.
Yeah, this is cool too.
This is stunning.
This was a Mel creation. This was, again, like the girls were amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen quite a bit of Mel's work, and when she's on fire, she is an half on fire. I I like the music that's playing as well, nice and chill.
Yeah, I know. It's so cute.
Oh, look at all the butterflies going around. And if I pause them, these butterflies are...
I was going to say they have to be custom made, aren't they? We don't.
They are. They're drapes.
We don't have the butterfly effect anymore. That's so cool, man.
They're drapes, and they're
curtains
hidden.
and drapes.
They're hidden on a moving platform somewhere in the middle of there.
Or just attached to the ride so they go around with that.
Yeah. They go up and down as well.
Oh, they do go up and down. Yeah, that
those
is
butterflies blew
moving
my mind. So cool.
Very, very cute. Look at the little caterpillars on the fence. I just seen them.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Adorable.
Beautifully skinned this ride. And we've even got butterflies on the cars and stuff.
That's nice, because
Very well
with
done.
the exception of the horses on the carousel, I hate the carriages that you get as standard, and even like the plane and
Yeah, I'm
whatnot.
not a
Or to
fan.
cover them with like the art shapes, yeah, it makes the world of difference on that.
What a ride. What a ride skin. Absolutely stunning. And the architecture.
Yeah, that roof is stunning.
Yeah.
Very Victorian with the wrought iron and the glass. I love that.
Very cool.
This is a sensory garden. So again, like for wellness, we wanted things that kids could touch and sort of mess about with and walk through. There's like a water walk through and different textures and
Again,
bubbles.
beautiful nature work. Bringing this all to life.
That's very nice. And this is definitely something that we're seeing a lot of parks, especially in Europe, really starting to integrate into like newer areas. So keeping right on the cutting edge of what's being done.
I mean, again, like my Bobby, this would just be like perfect for him.
Yeah, you wouldn't get me out of this area, to be honest. Rides, whatever. Let me touch the bubbles.
We've got boat rides down there. Are they boat rides?
Yeah.
Very nice. Very, very, very pretty. Right. Oh,
The checkers too. Wow.
all of these really quiet, secluded spaces. No sound from the rides. Just, I love this theme that you've got all the way around of just like the well-being, sensory. You know, it really transfers across the whole park. What's this one?
The thing is, this is bees.
Five
bee cups.
eyes. The bee cups.
But we wanted to lean in because the only thing, like, I am a massive Disney Park fan, as everybody knows, but
Are you?
what I would say is that they're are you? But what I would say is that they're quite overwhelming. And so the only thing I think is missing in a Disney park is like they're just a bit much. They're just like really not very good for sensory issues. So that's kind of where we were like, oh, how could we possibly improve a Disney park? Well, this is the only thing that we thought that it could improve by. So we leaned in.
This is stunning. Look at that beehive.
Clive's Hive, I love it.
Clive's Hive.
I love the skinning that you've done on the actual teacups as well, turning them into flowers.
Yeah, this was again one of the girls, and it just like top job. They were incredible.
So cute.
See him going round. Come on. Oh wow. And the whole tree goes round.
Yeah.
I like that it spins like counter to how the teacups are going. So even though it's not like a really intense ride, the alternative motion there is going to make it feel a lot faster than what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could proper get lost in this place.
I have to say, even when I'm going round the park like you are now, I get lost.
Hide away,
And
slide
we made
away.
it.
Squirrel's teeth never stop growing. You've got a tree house with a helter-skelter in it?
Yep.
Squirrel
we have.
facts. Squirrels are rodents. Their front teeth continue to grow throughout their life. There are 280 different species of squirrels, and squirrels are born blind. Chipmunks are a type of small squirrel with stripes. They plant trees by burying their nuts and forgetting about them. Squirrels can leap 10 times their body length. So can
Wow,
I.
Just
And
so
what? I love these.
So cute.
Love this tree house.
Yeah, that's really nicely put together.
Mm.
And how it all ties together through like the nature and the theme of the whole thing. It's not repetitive, even though it's all nature, and
Yeah.
We wanted a nature theme throughout, but then we thought, okay, well, we're going to have to bring other things. So we had sort of the scout and adventure theme. Then we've got the woodland creature theme, but everything to do with nature, but hopefully enough distractions from it that it's not just trees.
The same.
Right.
Flowers.
Right. Like this compared to the bees, there's a lot of contrast there, but it's the same. It's like tied together really well. This looks cool.
I love the queue work here.
Yeah.
That is a lot of work. That's a lot of faffing.
Yeah, I know Tinky spent a lot of time with that queue and a lot of effort and yeah.
I was just thinking, actually, I could tell exactly who had built this just from the way that queue had been put together.
Owls can turn their head 270 degrees. I can't do that.
No, you can't.
Please don't try.
100% sure.
Let's go! Fabulous custom tree.
Yeah.
That is
love that.
wow.
Ooh, big drop for a kid's coaster. Love that.
Very well done getting the two lift hills to line up like that. Oh, big drop. Whee!
For having those drops, it's not overly intense. It's very well paced. It doesn't do anything extreme or anything.
No. Fabulous work. Very, very good roller coaster.
Yeah, I loved it.
A lot of fun.
And the scenery work again all the way through that. The music really fit it well. Just, excellently put together, man.
Stunning. Spiders have blue blood. Oh, look at that thing!
Oh.
I had to
cute.
really convince the
That's so
girls to
good.
use a spider. They did not want to use spider as a thing. And I was like, come on. So I managed to convince them.
Oh, and again, the tiering there with the water.
Yeah.
Just again ties back to the entrance. So there's a lot of callbacks, but everything just slightly different. The same as like what we were saying with the use of foliage and the textures and everything. Excellent work.
Nicely skinned ride again. Nothing too over the top. Apart from obviously the beautiful, beautiful web. And this this very cute little Spider-Man going up and down. And I like the foliage work there. Beautiful. What we got here? Creatures of the night. Sorry, what did you say, Helen?
You don't have to go on this ride if you don't want to.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do, because we think it's great. Nocturnal animals have wider pupils to help collect more light. Right. Well, it's time to go on a walk through the woods. I like this skin for this building.
Yeah. I mean, that's go away green and a half, isn't it?
Pretty flowers and buzzing bees nestle in between the trees.
The forest is beautiful in the
what
daylight, but
happens
what
when the sun goes
happens
down
when day
and the sound
turns
dies off
to
from
night?
the neighbouring? Forest is such a beautiful sight. When the sun shines down and fills it with light.
It was later this time.
Flowers and buzzing bees
Yeah.
nestle in between the trees. But what happens when the sun goes down and the sound dies off from the neighbouring town? What now hides between the pine? Will it send shivers down your spine? You start to look to your left and right, but all you can see are flecks of light. But wait a minute, what could they be? There are lots of eyes watching me. But then I start to wonder and surmise, who could be behind these eyes? What creature lurks in the depths of night? Could they bark? Could they bite?
And did you write this poem, Helen?
I hear a
Wow.
rustling amongst the leaves. A little creature scurries, sniffs and weaves. I see some spikes, but it's too dark to see. What nighttime animal could this be? There are some holes in the ground over there. What nighttime animal lives in an underground lair? I hear a rustle, then a flash of white. Then it scurries off and disappears into the night. Whose are the eyes that look so red? Whose call you can often hear from your bed? A flash of orange, it moves like a cat. What nighttime animal can move like that? This animal is big, scary and fierce. Through the night his howl will pierce. You will hear a snarl and see sharp white teeth. You look up and see a crescent moon and breathe a sigh of relief. The animals we have talked of before all make their homes on the forest floor. But what would happen if we went to the top of a tree? What nighttime animals would we see? Hundreds of eyes I can see up here. I hear chirps and squeaks and it fills me with fear. They live in trees, houses and sometimes a cave. And when they turn into vampires, it's time to be brave. This next one's a hoot and a favourite of wizards. It eats mice, small birds and even lizards. Tawny, barn and snowy are types, and it waits until dark to take its flight. The forest in darkness can give you a fright, but it can be magical in the black of night. If you're lucky enough to see this creature around, like a twinkling star hovering just above the ground.
Fireflies.
Then the sun comes up, and the birds start their song, and you wonder where all of the creatures have gone. Don't worry, they are sleeping when the sky is light, waiting to come alive again in the dead of night.
Oh, Helen! I think...
How can you be mad at that, man?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
Stunning.
The sun shines down and fills it with light.
I think,
Pretty flowers
I mean,
and buzzing
your
bees.
first proper dark ride.
Yes, it is the first ever dark ride.
First ever dark
It's
ride.
another first.
For me, the basic shape
Nice.
work is on point. Okay, the idea, the concept, incredible, incredible. And yes, you say, oh, I don't like it, but there's obviously always places to improve with dark rides. That's why this game is so frustrating, because you're never complete. You can always improve a ride. But that poem was phenomenal.
Yeah.
You wrote that
like-
poem.
I did write the poem. Basically, we wanted like night. We'd done woodland animals, and then I was like, well, we need to like a dark ride. Let's talk about like night creatures and nocturnal creatures. And I was like, and they were like, oh yeah, well, what about just like going through the night and seeing some creatures and doing stuff? And I was like, you know me, I have to have like a story. Like I can't just.
Yeah.
Something has to have a story, and there has to be a reason for it to be there. So I was like, well, I'm going to have to write
I
something
hear
or
a
do
rustle,
something.
Then a flash of white.
Um,
then it scurries
so yeah,
off
I
and
wrote a poem.
disappears into the night.
And
It's
the thing is,
perfect.
like, that's what almost 5 minute long ride, knocking on for that. So to have that constant audio going through, that's a big job, and it was just done fantastically. Obviously, educational through it, ties in with what's going on, and to have
Kids
the
would
ability
love it.
to write that, yeah, amazing
I think
stuff.
they'd be a bit scared though.
Yes,
I think
but
my
that's
kids,
the
my two
point.
kids would
That's
be
the
frightened.
point.
That's the point in it. You're not making it to make it. You've deliberately gone for that angle, but you've got the nice poem that is actually got your soft voice and a nice touch to it that takes away a lot of the
Yeah.
fear.
It dispels it because you're showing these animals for what they are, and they're not.
And
like,
it's the
big
perfect.
nasty beasts, except for the badger jump scare.
Yeah, it's the perfect concept for a children's ride, because children, it's like 90% of kids are afraid of the dark, you know, and because of not what. So taking them through that and showing them the woods after dark and showing them that it's just soft, fluffy animals scurrying around about their day. You've dispelled a lot of the fear, I would say, with that. It's good. It's good. I like it.
Yeah.
This area is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning.
I mean, it's
Really
probably
is.
one of my favourite areas of the taking out the dark ride. It's one of my favourite.
Oh, sure.
One of my favourite
You
areas.
should be proud of that dark ride, Helen. It was fabulous. Right, we're going to go
Absolutely.
into
It's
a
like-
new area now. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, you've commented a couple of times as to how big, like, these areas actually are. Obviously, each of the teams are the same size to work with. But the amount that is being packed in each of these things, it's not just the rides that were kind of designated that you had to include. There's so many experiences to have in each of these. It's a massive undertaking that's being done.
Yeah. It's they were big areas. I was surprised at how big the areas were that we had to fill, but that's why we came up with all these different things. And
Can I stop
to
you
be
right there?
fair,
Can I
we-
stop you? Can I stop you?
Go on.
The sentence you just said is exactly the sentence that has annoyed me the entire way through this series, and it's with every team.
Here we go.
The spaces that we had to fill, you did not have to fill them. I just gave you
Mate,
big enough
yeah, we
spaces
did.
so you could expand.
You've given these areas
You
to like
knew
really
that well.
competitive people. Like, of course they're going to fill them.
Just because you'd have washed out Winder and put in, like, the tiniest little bit.
No. I gave you big areas so that you could expand if you wish, because there's nothing worse than being given a plot of land and not having the space you want to fill with the story that you've got. So I gave nice expansive areas. I was going to do like an Alton Towers thing where like half of it is literally just fields and fountains. What's this? We're in a new area.
This is my first ever coaster.
Your first ever coaster.
My first, well, I say it's my first ever coaster. I did build this coaster, but Relly was
you
on
did.
call with me for hours.
Hours.
Hours and hours.
Literally
and
maybe
hours.
an hour and a half, and a lot of that was just chatting away, just chatting nonsense. I almost swore there.
Relly, honestly.
No, it's totally fine. Obviously, it came to the stage where we needed to rework a couple of little bits and pieces, and this was one of those things. Obviously, Helen wanted to do a coaster. She hadn't done one before, so...
Well, this was one of the...
Not being
this
too
was one of
big-headed,
the-
but who better kind of talk her through it, so...
This was one of the requirements, and actually we didn't have the coaster was taken out, so we had to put another coaster in, so I had to do it. There was no choice. And I was like, right, really, I don't know what I'm doing.
So the Great Fire of Northampton occurred on the 20th of September 1675 in the town of Northampton. Well, it would be annoying if it was the Great Fire of Northampton and it was in, like, Buckingham.
Really stupid people go to theme parks, okay?
The blaze was caused by sparks from an open fire on St Mary's Street near Northampton Castle. The fire devastated the town centre. Wow.
Can I also say Northampton as well, you know? I mean, if these people are from local, they also can, you know.
Shots fired there. Come on.
I hope we don't have any Northamptonians in the in chat. The fire destroyed 700 of the 850 buildings, including All Saints Church. Wow.
Which is next to you. That's All Saints Church.
Oh, this. Ah, that's cool. This is nice building, Helen. These are lovely.
Yeah, I had
cobbled
fun.
streets.
I like buildings. Bill.
Oh! Yes. Fabulous.
Good one, Helen.
Wow.
We even went so far, and Ginger's got to be very proud of this, that you did 4 meter method and then delete autocomplete, you know, and get the smoothest,
Hey,
the smoothest possible
Helen.
ride, and you even customed the Heartline roll yourself.
Wowzers.
What a sleigh. Wow.
But, you know, Relly was there the whole time.
Helen, accept it. You've done brilliant. Oh, it's even worse at night. The fire is scary.
It is scary.
Love that scene.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I think I improved the right. I think I prefer this right hand side. That zero
yeah,
G
the
roll was
right.
amazing.
No.
Whoa. Oh my god!
That's scary, isn't it? It definitely, I mean, I've checked all the clearance, but it is a bit, it's close.
This is mad.
And as well, the
Helen.
time frame that you had at this stage to get this put together.
Yeah, we did this really quick, didn't we, this one?
the coaster, as I say, was built in what, an hour and a half, something like that, and then
Yeah.
the theming was done the next afternoon just to get it over
And then
the
we
line.
triggered it.
Yeah.
Well, it's fabulous. That's a quality coaster. Well done. Absolutely fabulous. Right. We got another beautiful building here. This is toilets and bits and bobs. Love the architecture. Very nice. Very nice. And then this plaza is just stunning. Stunning everywhere you look here. We've got 2 big water rides here, and then we've obviously got our sports areas at the back for the Northampton Saints and the Northampton Town Cobblers. Sorry?
You missed a ride. I think there's a centrifuge. It's the
Oh,
the
yes!
Institute ride.
Where is
thing
it? It's back
somewhere.
here.
I don't know. Oh, it's over there.
There you go.
Ah, yes, the DNA ride.
It's
There we
the
go.
crazy wacky, which I did like one strand of DNA and I was like, I'm just gonna put it everywhere.
It,
And then
it works.
it turned out like this.
It's busy, but it
Yeah.
Francis Crick, born in Northamptonshire, deciphered the molecular structure of DNA. There you go.
That's clever.
Yeah, it's really not in with the theme, but it's like
It's Northampton. It is.
No, but
I
it
think
is
something
because
fun.
it's Northamptonshire, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bit wacky, but it's fine. I just thought, well, I've got to bring my massive Disney theming out at some point again. I couldn't just leave
And
it
plus,
at
like,
Little Mermaid.
the twisting of the DNA kind of mimics the twisting of the ride itself, so it ties in well with that.
Yeah, it's very good.
Literally, I had to lay down in the theme park because I was so sick.
Oh, bless you. We got
I
a
know, it's
maze here. Nice maze to have a little wander around. Very nice. Good hedge work. Oh yeah. I beat that maze. Eat you.
Lovely.
Right, okay. Moving on. Let's have a look. We've got our sports areas here, and we've got a rugby pitch. Because obviously, the funding for this area came from the sports partnership of the Northampton Saints and the Northampton Town Cobblers. The football team and the rugby team of the area. And you've done great work with these.
Yeah, this was a Mel build. She
Sports bar upstairs. Very nice. Changing rooms underneath. Love it. Very, very good. And then the football pitch over here.
Again, I think I would just like on those stands just sit and eat a picnic while the kids just played on the pitches.
Yeah.
I think it would be just a nice open space again.
And then in the colours of the cobblers in here for this sports bar. Beautiful work.
Yeah, very nice restaurant, that.
And we've got our... What is these called again? The Forge.
The Forge, yeah.
We've got a Forge.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to go on that after eating a meal and the yeah.
I mean,
I
I don't
love
think I'd want
that.
to go on that even if I hadn't eaten a meal.
It's got rugby balls on the back of them. Fabulous. Right. Beautiful work. And then we've got this beautiful plaza here with some midway games around it. And our 2 statement water rides. We've got a rapids. And at the back there, we've got a log flume. So let's have
They're both sort of Castle Ashby and then the Botanical Gardens. There's quite a few in Northamptonshire, and we just wanted to do something that was really nature and really like the Botanical Gardens at Castle Ashby. And this was a mega build by one of the girls, by Tinkycat. It's incredible.
Well, Winder would say that anyway. Always doing both sides of a ride.
Yeah, you never leave like the left side of the boat unthemed. It's a terrible idea. Great nature work.
And very interesting for a river rapids to go for this kind of theming as well. Obviously, in general, you get them as like an adventure kind of thing. It's not normally like something so tranquil, but it really works.
Love the fact that the log flume and the rapids like virtually touch there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted
that'd
them
be a
sort of
great bit of
interlink
interaction.
and interact with each other.
Here we go. Wow! Oh my goodness. Drenched.
Yeah.
And it's a nice sunny day. We'll dry off in no time.
This pond here with the waterfalls coming off the side of it and stuff. Absolutely stunning, this nature work.
Yeah. And also serves a very practical kind of sense in that would be like your water reservoir for the actual ride.
Mm. Stunning.
The integration of the trough there is great against the pathwork. Like the stone and wood and whatnot, just going along the edge of it, tidying up just that little bit.
Beautiful. And now we're going back into Castle Ashby. What a stunning ride. Couple of nice drops on there. Lovely footprint. It's almost like a heart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With a tree in the middle.
Very pretty. Very, very, very pretty.
Tying it in with your logo.
Yeah, of course.
Always thinking.
That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And we'll just quickly pick up on these little midway games. You can shoot the boats.
Oh, I love these kind of boat rides and whatnot that you can just control, like the remote control boats or whatever they are at any given part.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then here we've got like knock down the things. Very good, very good. And we got the things. Botanic Gardens. Okay, here we go. The log flume. Oh, look at this. Very pretty.
That I've seen. Like, apart from obviously ones that are a bit like Tiana's Budje Adventure. This one, like, I love the way that she's done this.
It's exactly the same as the rapids, isn't it? Really, where you've got like a log flume normally is like a western or an adventure.
Yeah.
And then having it going around all these gorgeous, gorgeous greenhouses full of beautiful flowers and stuff. It's just very different, but works so well.
And as Martin's saying in chat there as well, the music choices on all of the rides so far have been just absolutely perfect for it. It adds so much having this nice tranquil melody playing as like we're going through these beautiful landscapes. Great work.
And the views that you've got because of the height across the whole area, it's just stunning. Stunning, stunning work. Oof. Okay, very wet after that one. It's so pretty. Oh no! Got a backwards drop.
Woo. Whoa.
Very wet. And all of the water would splash up the side of the cave there and then come back in over the top of you.
Yep.
These arches are gorgeous. Well, that's a true triumph, those two water rides.
Yeah, there was a couple of points through the mini showcases that I got in touch with Helen and was like, that's like so original. Like we mentioned, like the theming for these are so different to what you normally get on these styles of water rides. So out of the box, but it works just perfectly. Very impressive.
Stunning work. Stunning work. And from a meta, from a theme park point of view, having those two water rides right next to each other makes real sense, doesn't it? In terms of like backstaging and pump houses and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's one thing, but you know, you have the guests who are, you know, they usually look to cool off, you know, and they want to go to like one spot. You know, so usually you will find like water rides near each other for that reason. It's like on a hot day that part's packed. But yeah, the backstage, you know, like the infrastructure behind that would help. You know, you can overlap in some places, but this is just really nice. And you know, the music, the scenery there really just kind of, you know, it almost showcased that whole area. anyway.
Yeah, completely agree, mate. The Bay. Now, this is all new.
This is all myself and Mr. Metep.
So this is Relly saying, "I'll help you get the park over the line," and then he just said,
Yeah, I'll help you get the park done. Let's do a massive expansion and let's put loads of stuff in. What do you want to do?
No. Whose idea was it to completely do this area?
It was totally mine. Look, so I'm
not saying that I was opposed to that. Obviously, you know what I'm like. But
it was like I had a couple of things, like loose ends that I wanted to tie up. So I had like a couple of themes from Northamptonshire that I was like, I haven't done yet, and I really want to do them because then that would complete my journey. Because those are all the things on the list that I got for Northamptonshire. So I was like, well, I kind of want this, and I want this, and I want this. And he was like, okay, let's do it then.
Right.
yeah, I mean, it's all very, very doable kind of stuff. So
This is stunning. And we've got our first little ride here. Lampy's Drop.
So Lampy is the first ever garden gnome in England. And it's in Northamptonshire. So Lampy was the first ever garden gnome in well, I think it was in the British Isles, but yeah.
Okay, and it came from Northamptonshire.
It did well, so I think somebody got it from Germany and brought it back to Northamptonshire, but the first ever garden gnome in Great Britain was Northamptonshire.
that's all these garden gnomes. Helen knocked up in, I want to say, maybe 2 hours at most.
Yeah, I did. He was like, because I did one garden gnome, I was like, oh, here we go, I've got a garden gnome, because this was like really late in the day. He was like, oh, it'd be really cool if like one could have a wheelbarrow and one could, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you want a bit of variety with your gnomes.
So yeah, it was about 2 hours.
This was very much at the stage where the park wasn't loading for Helen, so I was essentially building in the main park file and dropping in blueprints of not just things like the gnomes, but entire areas like the plaza that we'll see shortly and various other bits and bobs. So it was literally just a case of, right, we need this, you build that, I'll drop it in, copy it over back to you kind of thing.
Proper teamwork.
So it ended up coming together really well, I think.
Yeah, proper teamwork. Relly has had like for the last.
So apart
like,
from a few
5 weeks.
screenshots, Helen, because you haven't been able to get into the park, you really haven't seen this. Relly might have shown you screenshots, right?
Yeah, he's done screenshots, and then also what he would do was he would do a copy of the park and completely strip everything out apart from this area, so I could kind of work with exactly where I was working with, and then he would take that and pop it in. So I did sort of, I knew how the area was coming on, but it has been a bit of a nightmare. But I mean, poor Relic for the last 4 or 5 weeks, he's had to put up with me. Poor thing.
Right.
It's been a pleasure. Don't you worry.
Where are we going? I'm just having a look around at all these little
this is my
nooks
little
and
plaza.
crannies. Ah.
Nice.
Who's Charles Bradlaugh?
He was an MP. He was like quite an important MP and did quite a lot for the Northamptonshire area, I think.
What MP was he? What brand did he?
Oh, I think he was Labour.
Labour.
I wouldn't have put a Tory up there, Andrew.
He can stay. He can stay. He can stay. Then he can stay. He can stay.
Good choice.
Pole position. Oh, we got our vote station. Pole position.
So I told you this, Andrew, from the beginning. I was like, I want to do a Silverstone coaster. Like, if we're talking about Northamptonshire, Silverstone, like it's major. And then you brought out that thing where we had to choose the coaster, and then later down the line you were like, oh, you can't have Silverstone now. And I was like, yes I can. And then I was like, really? I really want a Silverstone coaster. Will you build me something? So this is Mr.
The
Mattel.
irony there is we in our JGM already kind of thought out, like, further down the line, right, we're going to get some more high thrill coasters than what we'd worked with in the first couple of areas that myself, Jarrow and Meta was still in the team for. And one of my concepts was a Silverstone coaster, and this is well before you'd even come up with that. So it essentially gave me the option, the opportunity to actually do what I had kind of planned. It's
No way.
a little bit rough around the
that's
edges,
cool, really.
would say that, but yeah, it's nice to have that kind
That's
of
really
finality
cool.
almost to it.
Okay, guys, hands up, get ready for a thrill as we go around the Silverstone circuit.
This coaster.
Wah!
Okay, that was a good ride.
But yeah, the thing with this, obviously, it's a racetrack, right? You're not going to have big hills and everything.
Yeah.
So the challenge really was keeping everything as low level as what it's ended up being, which luckily the launch sections kind of do all your work for you, really, with that.
I love these stands.
Genuinely, when I
Yeah.
said, "Oh, I really want a Silverstone coaster," this is what I had in my head. And I didn't have anything to do with that. He's done it all, but it's like literally what was in my brain is now.
It's amazing.
Oh, I forgot to put the floodlights on. Never mind.
I was gonna say, okay, yeah.
Let's go! Because they run faster at night.
Oh, yeah.
Always. Let's go! Brilliant. I have to say, Relly, that is a proper cool coaster.
Oh, thank you.
I have
We've got
to
the hotel
say,
over there.
oh yes, I have to say though, guys, you've done fabulous work getting this over the line.
It's been interesting, let's just put it that way.
And that leads us back into the kids'
Frantic.
area.
Yeah.
It's been interesting.
I see.
So we've got our hotel here, and this will be the entrance.
It's not
into
got
the park.
interiors, so don't bother.
But it's very pretty.
But obviously, that's the hotel that we saw right at the very start of the tour.
Yes.
From the camp and everything. So again, just the amount of different ways of, like, if you're staying in the park, of accessing the different areas, I really enjoyed that kind of.
Well, I
thought
love it
process
that you've got the entire campsite that can join up, the hotel that can join up. Then you've also got, like, there was a sneaky entrance through to the water park as well from the kiddies area. The whole thing is really well thought through. It wasn't easy because you got that big mountain in the middle that's hard to negotiate, which was deliberate, by the way, when I put it together. But what's this castle?
Well, this is our final coaster, the Monarch.
The Monarch.
This is another collab.
So yeah, again, Helen wanted to build the coaster. So
That's
it was,
the entrance
yeah,
there.
that's the entrance there. Yeah. So the idea was this is based on Fotheringay Castle, which was a massive kind of standpoint in Northamptonshire, well back in the day. I believe it's where Richard III was born, and
It was
Oh,
Richard
right.
III was born. Mary Queen of Scots was held there and was executed there. So it's like it's got major history.
Yeah.
A really quite dark history. The
But
idea
yeah,
of whether to put a plaque, but it was like I don't want to be too morbid.
But yeah, it's just one of those things where, again, Helen wanted to build a coaster for herself. We didn't have the ability at this point to do like we did with the wing coaster
Yeah.
and have her physically build it. So again, we went onto a call, and rather than her build it, and I was building this, and she was telling me how she wanted it to go, what elements to kind of put in.
Oh,
So,
I'd have
yeah,
loved
it's
to have
very
been
much-
in these calls. These sound proper cute. These
It's a
calls.
very Helen coaster, obviously. With
They were
a little bit of my
they were cool
influence, yeah.
calls. I love them. We've had some great calls, and yeah, this is a me coaster, and then it's all themed by me, but it's built. But the coaster itself was built by Relly, but
with
sort of, I
your
was
with
like, I
your
want this.
direction. Here we go. Oh, oh, I love that roll. Oh, that was unexpected. Little death roll there at the end. Love it. Wow.
Again, very Smiler inspired, having that hidden first inversion before you even go up the lift.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
As well, this music is like I don't know the sound like.
Wow. Fabulous. I love the boost over that hill there.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Really good ride to
The Ghosts of Rushden Hall.
The Ghosts of Rushden Hall.
And apparently it is haunted, so that's where this has come from.
What, Rushton Hall?
Mhm.
Rushton Hall is apparently like one of the most haunted places in Britain.
So am I going in?
Yeah, just go in.
I'm a bit scared.
Yeah, a little bit.
Me too.
Okay.
Ah, you all made it. Fantastic. My name is Ted, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to Rushton Hall. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why you are all here. Allow me to weave you a tale. As with many old premises, Rushton Hall has its share of ghost stories. The Dutch Doll, the Staring Monk, Rushton's Cavalier, to name but a few. It was this macabre notoriety that in the mid-19th century drew the attention of Lord Edward Ashby and his wife Lucretia. A couple of fine stock and old money, their wealth allowed them to purchase the hall and begin a family together, raising 2 children, Amelia and Henry. However, their wealth also allowed the Lord and Lady to indulge in their more salacious interests. As was common at the time, Edward and Lucretia shared a deep-seated interest in the supernatural. What began as curiosity led into obsession, though. The Lord and Lady often hosting ghost hunts and seances, and for days at a time poring over long-forgotten tomes of the occult in that room there. It was during one of these periods of illicit study that the house staff noticed not only a change in the demeanour of the Ashby family, but unexplainable occurrences within the hall. Items left in one place only to be found in another, a loud knocking at the door with no one there when answered, and so on. But one evening, the staff bade the Ashby family farewell before returning to their homes. Edward and Lucretia paid them no mind, however, reportedly engrossed in animated debate while cross-referencing several books from this very library. The following morning, the staff arrived at the hall as normal, but the entire building was uncannily quiet. No sign of the Lord or Lady or the dear, sweet children. The staff went from room to room and found no indication of intrusion or disruption until they opened that door. It is said that upon entering the study within, the house staff were engulfed with the smell of sulphur, charred wood, and burnt flesh. But still, no sign of the Ashbys. Edward, Lucretia, Amelia, and Henry were never seen again. In the years that followed, the hall fell into disrepair, subsequent owners either selling the property almost as soon as they bought it, or succumbing to suspicious ends. In recent times, Rushton Hall has been acquired by one Winder__TV, in what he assures me is not a tax dodge, but in fact a loving gift to his mother, Big Deb. Now, Big Deb has been experiencing certain occurrences, leaving her uncomfortable upon staying on the grounds here. Which brings me to you. I ask of you to enter that room and dispel any concerns of things that go in the night.
Oh, the door's opened.
Oh.
What have we got?
Okay, so for this, when you start it, row 1, which it should be on, jump straight into seat 9, please. You have to start it first, dude.
Seat 9.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
And hopefully your pausing it hasn't messed up the sequences, which sometimes it does, but never mind. Seriously. Yes.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Oh.
All the photos have changed. They're moving.
Wow.
Oh, the thing's on fire! The devil's here!
Poo my pants.
Wow.
Really, that was stunning.
I'd stop the ride immediately, by the way. Just it bleeds over a lot with the audio is on. So yeah, that was my flat ride.
Oh.
Brilliant.
Oh.
That was so good.
Wow.
These
incredible.
these animated frames
Wow.
are great. Oh look, it's all going off because it
Yeah,
was
the
meant to-
sequencing will go on. In fact, you can probably sit and watch the videos that I put on there with like the full transitions, because there's a lot of animations that have rotations and whatnot you don't actually get to see. You do get different views if you sit in row 2, but I prefer row 1 to be honest. So yeah, a little bit of work on that.
Well, it's
Really? Wow.
beautiful,
Yeah.
beautifully put together.
What story as well.
Great story.
Well, that's it. When Helen mentioned Rushton Hall and like the ghost stories, that immediately made me think of Hex, especially seeing like the picture of Rushton Hall itself, which the building is exterior-wise at least very much based on. It was like, well, I can do a madhouse with that mecha roller that we have available, so I'll give that a go. Like,
Yeah.
there we are.
Yeah, as soon as I said, "Oh yeah, well Rushton Hall, that's the last thing on the list, and it's haunted," I was like, he's gonna jump on this straight away. I'm just gonna tell him it's haunted, and this is it. Like, I don't have to even sell it any more than that.
Work for a stunning park. You should be really, really proud of this achievement. Everyone involved with it. It's
Absolutely.
It's a proper achievement, and to keep going all that time, 5 fully themed areas you've got here. You've done so well.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. I am pretty proud of it. Working with the girls was great. We did, we did some great stuff, and then the last 4 weeks has just been brilliant. Really, thank you so much, because I'd have given up and just gone, oh, just show it as it is. I wouldn't have been able to do it.
So I think we're basically at the end now. Thank you so much, Helen, for putting such a humongous amount of effort into this series. I hope you are proud of what you've achieved. I know I am. I'm extremely proud of you as your brother. Extremely proud of you.
That's very cute.
Well, you picked up a bloody theme park game that I've been playing for years, and you've just taken to it, and this is what you've come up with. I'm so proud of you, because I know it's not an easy game. We all know, all of us in chat know, it is not easy, this game. Especially especially when you've got pictures in your head and you want it to look like the picture in your head. It's not easy. And
yeah, when you take
well
this
done.
to this level, yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. And a big thanks to you and Mikey as well for doing all the showcases. Like, it's a huge amount of work that you've put in.
You've got Mikey and me with the showcases, and obviously, but then you've got all of the voiceovers, all of the voiceover people. You've got, Alicia, Moomin, Yero, Dad, Sean.
Genuinely, Lord Percy is a very good friend of mine, and I see him quite a lot, and I just look at him and think, oh my God, you're Lord Percy.
No.
It's been great.
Thank you very much. And thank you very much, Meta, Relly, Shammy, for being here tonight. Couldn't have done it without you.
It's been a pleasure.
Anytime.
Oh, thanks for having us, man.
That's it for the 2-week challenge 2025. I hope everyone that's been involved has enjoyed it at times. I hope, and well, it will return in 2026.